Welcome back. Thanks for sticking around, and welcome to our next guest, Ann Brownell, from what used to be known as the Marquette County Humane Society. It's now UPaws.
Yes.
And you brought UPaws with us. This is, believe it or not, Sugar. Yes, this is Sugar. Welcome, Sugar. Ann, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
You are a volunteer with UPaws.
Yes.
Yeah, and also on the board.
Yes, I am.
What does it mean to be a volunteer and be on the board?
Well, it can mean whatever. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun work, and it's a lot of meaningful work. And we do a lot of fun, wonderful things in the community, getting these animals into loving homes, and we are so grateful to our community for all of the wonderful support that we have helping us get them adopted.
Well, you know, and one of the big things that you go through and that you're involved in, I believe, is fundraising. Mm-hmm. And that's an ongoing project.
Yes, it is.
You have some things coming up. In fact, you have an event tomorrow night.
Yes, we do. It's at Marquette Mountain. It's a benefit for the Marquette County Humane Society. It's being put on by about 15 people affiliated with Cal's Party Store, and they're putting that on for us. And
Great.
It's from 6 until midnight. 6 to 8 is potluck, provided by Food from Cal's. And from 8 to midnight is dancing by a DJ. By UP Mobile Sound.
Super. And people can just show up. Tickets available at the door?
Absolutely. They're $15, and that includes your dinner and dancing. There's going to be bucket raffles with wonderful prizes. We have Packer tickets, car starter with installation. We've got raffles, a lot of wonderful prizes, and all of the money goes to supporting our shelter animals.
Great. You know, some of the most passionate philanthropists are animal lovers, so that's certainly a good thing for UPaws.
Yes, it is.
Tell me just briefly about adopting a pet. What do people have to go through to adopt a pet?
Well, we do a program called Meet Your Match, and you come on in, and it's a really fun, brief survey. We give our animals a color, purple, orange, or green, depending on their personality and activity level. You'll fill out your survey, and you'll get a color, and you can try and match up a pet that just matches your lifestyle. You don't have to stick with that color, but it kind of guides you along.
Super. And you've got a promotion going on right now, don't you?
Absolutely. It's October Adopt a Shelter Dog Month, and we have, that's nationwide, 25% off dog adoptions. You get a goodie bag. Pet Play Grooming has certificates for grooming for our adopted pets. And also the cats have a promotion too.
Super.
Yes, we've got a lot of wonderful cats. We always have a lot of wonderful cats. Yeah. They all deserve great homes. And it's name your adoption price on your kitty to the end of October.
That's awesome. And
yes.
Sugar is actually available for adoption, believe
yes,
it or not, right?
Sugar is available for adoption. She is probably about 10 weeks old. She's a really good girl, and she is doing really well here with this crowd, and she's a lover. Okay.
I want to get on my soapbox for a minute just about adopting a pet. You know, a lot of people like to buy special breed dogs, and that's fine, but there's some thinking that we don't want a used pet. Well, my goodness, I can't believe it. We've always had pets from shelters. We have a dog right now that my daughter got from the Manistee shelter. This dog is probably the best member of our family. We love her. She loves us. I can't imagine having a better pet.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. Hopefully people will take the call here and understand that these pets are out there looking for good homes.
Yes.
You're located midway between Marquette and Negaunee, just south of the highway there. The signs are out on the road. UPaws. There's a fundraiser tomorrow night at Marquette Mountain. Sugar's available. Adopt a pet, cats, dogs. Find a good home for these people, for these dogs, and they will be a very valuable and loved member of your family. Ann, thanks for coming on.
Thank you so much for having us.
All right.
Thanks for having Sugar.
Okay, Sugar and UPaws. Thank you.
Thanks.
Before, when we would sit down on the floor in several of our rooms, there would be a draft.
After the retrofoam was installed, it really made a difference. Now our walls are warm. Our furnace doesn't run as often. We've seen a decrease in about $100 a month, actually, in the last 2 heating bills.
Call before the installation deadline and save up to $1,500 with the energy tax credit.
I would definitely recommend retrofoam. It's well worth the investment.
Looking for Divine Consign and Donated Furniture? They've moved behind Lowry's Pasties on Bancroft off US 41 in Marquette. And remember, all proceeds go to Marquette Catholic Schools. Divine Consign, good furniture, good cause.
Okay, we're going to try something different here. We're going to try something a little bit different. This is Governor Milliken, former governor of the state of Michigan. Next up, that's me. And the next picture is me with Governor Milliken. Back in the spring of '74, I had the opportunity with these two guys I'm with to run into Governor Milliken, and a friend was there, and we had our picture taken. I call this a brush with fame, yes? The governor didn't know what danger he was in, and I don't think it was much danger, but we got our picture taken with the governor, and I'm standing right next to him. I consider this my brush with fame. Now, many of you have something similar in your past. You have a picture somewhere in a photo album, in a closet, in a drawer of you taken with somebody famous. What we want you to do is send that picture to us. Send it to Doug at theDougGarrisonShow.com with a little story about what happened. How'd you come about being photographed with this famous person? What was the story? What's the backstory behind this? Send us that picture, and we'll put it on in this segment we're trying called Brush with Fame. It might not be something as special as being you with the governor of Michigan, but it might be something that you're very proud of, and right now nobody's seeing that picture. So send it in to Doug at theDougGarrisonShow.com, and we'll get you on the Doug Garrison Show with your Brush with Fame.
In the wintertime, our walls would actually radiate cold.
And our kids' rooms were pretty cold at night. I felt like I had to recover them up after I covered them up.
Since the retro foam has been installed, the rooms are much, much warmer.
Call before the installation deadline so you don't miss your chance to save up to $1,500 with the energy tax credit.
It makes me feel better, that I don't have to be layering them up with clothes just to be warm in our own house.
Love Notes is now partying in disguise. In fact, they are party in disguise. But don't let the new name fool you. It's the same great shop where you can mix, match, or create all or part of your costume. That way you're just like the shop, a Marquette original. Our new store is just a few doors down from our old one at 313 West Washington. New costumes, more party supplies, same great service. Come in and create your new disguise at Party in Disguise.